Dr. Badawi, thank you so much for joining us today. You're here talking about fostering relationships between Muslims and non-Muslims. I want to get a sense of why you think it's important that the dialogue continue between interfaith groups.
It is very important, even imperative, not just on the level of interfaith groups, but on the level of humanity at large. God created us diverse nationalities, colors, languages, and also religious beliefs as well. So I think it's part of the human dialogue and discourse that should continue on all levels and in all spheres of what is of importance to us as human beings.
I want to get a sense of what you're hearing from the non-Muslims about how they're feeling about Muslims today.
I think there are a great deal of misconceptions, but at this time, this moment of time, I think there seem to be two major broad areas of misunderstanding. One is the issue of whether Islam really condones violence, unjustified use of force, or terrorism, as some people might call it. What, after all, is terrorism? Is jihad really translated as a holy war, a big myth that is being widespread?
So let's clarify the definition of jihad. Most people think it's holy war. Most people think it's about domination. What is the actual definition of jihad?
Well, to say that jihad is holy war is totally wrong, etymologically speaking, from the language standpoint. Holy war, according to English dictionary, is a war waged by one religion against the other religion, which means there is no reason to fight but religion. That term does not exist in the Quran. Holy war in Arabic is harb muqaddasa. You will never find that term in either the Quran or Hadith, neither as a term nor as a concept. The word jihad comes from an Arabic root which means to exert maximum effort or to strive. And actually, I'd say, based on that definition, everybody, Muslim or non-Muslim, is engaged in jihad, whether they know it or not, day in and day out, because everybody is striving and exerting effort for their study, for their job, for their relationship. That's the broader meaning of jihad.
You know, we've recently seen the attacks on Coptic Christians in your native Egypt. The Egyptian authorities have said that it is the work of extremists. Want to get your comments on what's been going on there.
My position has always been the same, that the Quran and the teaching of the Prophet give a lot of advice as to how to deal with non-Muslim minorities. The Quran speaks about respecting their rights. In the early part of Muslim history also, and throughout the ages also, you find many good examples of tolerance. There have been a lot of Western non-Muslim authors who said that Islam has been the most tolerant religion in terms of dealing with minorities. Not that they were injured, but they have been comparatively, by far, the most tolerant of others. So any Muslim who behaves contrary to that and says the Quran say this, I ask, show me. Anyone who claims that this is part of the faith, let us discuss it. So we don't take the actions of people as a definition of Islam. We take the definition and proper understanding of teaching of Islam as the criterion by which we can judge whether a person claiming to be a Muslim is following Islam, misunderstanding Islam. So it's a standard answer to that.